Have you ever observed an insect fly into a light bulb? Hypnotized by the transcendent glow, the insect flies eagerly towards its inevitable death. Soon thereafter, its insect friends follow it. They too seem to be just as unaware that they're about to have their entire bodies scorched. Why don't they learn from the first insect? Why don't they seem to get it, these silly creatures? We may laugh at them, but when you think about it, are us humans really much more intelligent? More and more liberal arts majors are starting to resemble these bugs. After the recession of 2008, millions of people were laid off. Recent graduates couldn't get jobs. They were guaranteed with a lifetime of joblessness. Being relinquished from the university, these millennials received the burdensome shackles of never-ending debt. It makes me wonder, with the passage of adulthood neutered from them, will an entire generation of millennials remain in a state of never-ending childhood? Why is the youth not taking heed of these light bulbs they're so eager to fly into? The evidence is overwhelming. Pew Research Center stated gloomy statistics. Record numbers of millennials, 18 to 31, are living home with mom and dad. This is 1/3 of us, 36% to be exact. 50% aren't even in the labor force. Why is a proposition with these prospects hailed as a wise path to follow? It baffles me. It makes no sense. Insanity, I say. The Bureau of Labor has some harsh realities for liberal arts majors to digest. Out of the millions of psychology majors, only 18,000 will find a job over the next 7 years. The effeminate social justice warriors majoring in the humanities will have to wrestle around over just 3,000 jobs available by 2022. Sociologists will fight for scraps, with only 400 jobs being created. Let us not forget that these new unexperienced graduates will have to get in line, miles behind their buddies in Generation X. The Gen Xers do have experience. They were laid off in the recession and they'll get whatever little jobs there are first. It seems that they might not grow up or get their passage to adulthood until they're in their 50s. Employment prospects like these, mixed with monolithic debt, are enough to keep these children in poverty forever. With a gutted middle class, many of these liberal arts professions no longer have the income available to feed off of, which allowed them to exist in the first place. Excitable careers in arts and entertainment are the first to take a blow in a recession. People would rather spend what little money they have on food. Illinois and California are the first two states leading the union in complete bankruptcy. I'm wondering, without a tax base to fund these teaching jobs, what are teachers going to do? Where will they get their money? How will they exist? How will they survive? These jobs may start to wither away with the middle class that once supported them. Without careers, the youth will never experience the responsibilities and lessons that come along with them. They'll remain in a mental state of permanent adolescence. The Huffington Post referred to us as the Peter Pan generation. We would rather get tattoos than bank accounts. We spend more time emulating Kim and Kanye rather than thinking about becoming responsible role models for our future children. If we have children, that is. Our spoiling parents funded and pampered every crevice of our privileged suburban lives. We have never had the responsibility to take actions or solve a single problem on our own. We've become an entire generation of entitled imbeciles, docile, stupid, arrogant, narcissistic. A day will come when the baby boomers will hand the torch off to us. We'll have to repair the country they so horribly broke. Whether we fix it or not is uncertain, but one thing is for sure. Our elders ought to be glad they're on the way out.